How does BMW continue moving forward in vehicle design? By never settling. Adrian van Hooijdonk, head of design BMW Automobiles, details the all-new BMW 1 Series style.
This car is the BMW 1 Series, a totally new car that we are launching in the US market shortly. This car, I think, will remind a lot of BMW customers of the 2002. The design elements that I would say are common between this car, the 1 Series Coupe, and the 2002 is basically proportion. What we have here is a coupe in a strict BMW sense, meaning that it's not a fastback, it has a notchback, it has a trunk. And of course, it wouldn't be a BMW if that roofline is not elegant. You see in the side window graphic that it's a very flowing line. So of course, the front of the car immediately has to look like a BMW. And in this particular model, we not only have the typical BMW grille, but it sits very upright, even slanted forward a little bit. And that's something that we used to have on this famous 2002. We also have double round headlamps with the latest technology. These light rings, daytime running lights integrated in those rings. Xenon module here, very clever lighting that can look around the corner. And then here on the bumper, this looks very sporty because it is. This is a 135. So this is a very, very powerful engine, and that engine needs a lot of air. So that's why you see a very big opening there. And you see some wide air intakes on the side that take air to the brake ducts. So what we have done here is we've taken the aerodynamic package and put it standard on the 135i. What it also has is these little flaps here that create a bit of downforce on the front axle. So it's all functional, as well as an indication of the sportiness under this bonnet. The shoulder runs over the whole length of the car. This line then turns off towards the center of the car, gives the car a sense of direction. And then, of course, what we have here too is, I believe, a very decent size wheel. This is an 18-inch wheel, which I think suits this car very well. When you look at the car from this viewpoint, what you see is the front wheel and then all the lines that come off the front wheel and move up towards the rear, what we call wedge shape, and that also gives it this sense of forward motion. You also see that this line, this feature line, runs over the whole length of the car, gives it a bit of a sense of elegance. And this line then is curved so much that in the rear it starts curving down again over the tail lamp. And then inside, of course, like on the front, we have the latest technology. We have these light bars in here that are fed by LEDs. And then at night, you will get these 3 horizontal stripes. We chose to incorporate the rear bumper of the sports package as well, with a little diffuser there. That, of course, adds a sporty note, as does this black chrome exhaust, with a little lip as well on the top of the trunk. I think personally that it is a historical moment. So many years after a 2002, we're doing a car in the spirit of that vehicle, modern design, but definitely in the spirit of the 2002. And it's the beginning of the 1 Series in the United States, year 1 of the 1.
The safety design of the 1 Series began in the very early concept stage, years before the first prototypes were available for crash testing. Safety concept designer Peter Hutman guides us through the intensive computer simulations.
We use the simulation to predict the behavior of the car, of the body structure, of the materials, of the restraint systems we have in the car. And this is a time where no car is existing yet. What we have to do is to know the concept of the body structure. We have to know how the load distribution on the car is during crash, and that influences very much the design of the body itself. We simulate the body structure, we simulate all the airbags, we simulate the dummies inside of the car, because we have to cover.
With BMW's heritage of uninhibited creativity, it's no surprise that a workplace as artful as the famed Leipzig plant would be the birthplace of the innovative all-new BMW 1 Series.
This central hall is like the beating heart of the factory. The central hall links every technology, every production hall. From every place you can view the cars overhead, and you never can forget that we are building cars.
The 1 Series starts with a frame called the body in white. It's made from several hundred single parts joined by approximately 5,300 welding spots. This is extensively automated and done by robots for the sake of precision. And quality control is meticulous.
So using lots of technologies. For example, one special technology is our laser-based measuring system, which is fixed on robots. So it's more flexible than a totally fixed system, and it makes it possible to do more measuring in one station.
The plant is integrated into its environment and adheres to sustainable principles, including heat recovery. In the paint shop, eco-friendly coating systems are fully automated. Both water-based paint and powder clear coat are used. Parts are pre-assembled and delivered here just in time and just in sequence. All 1 Series variants and the 3 Series sedan are built on the same line. It's an amazing feat of logistics, unique to BMW.
Our logistics system allows us, or allows you, to customize your car.
During production, the 1 Series is constantly being tested. In the dynamometer chamber, the car reaches speeds up to 90 miles per hour while systems are checked. And on the track, a sample of cars undergoes stringent tests for noise, vibration, and harshness.
It's the whole thing working together, which makes the 1 Series such an amazing car.
BMW engineered the all-new 1 Series to possess pure, unbridled performance. A lightweight car with incredibly powerful engines.
We have the 300 horsepower turbocharged 3-liter engine, and we have the 230 horsepower normal aspirated engine, which features Valvetronic.
Valvetronic technology is a unique BMW innovation that enables the engine to breathe more easily for increased power output and optimized fuel efficiency.
We want to have the same performance as the engines we developed before.
The 135i twin-turbo engine was designed to improve efficiency while increasing performance.
We didn't want to take what is done by everyone. We wanted to go beyond. We wanted to develop something new. So special about this engine is that we combined the high-precision injection with a turbo. Yeah, we don't have a turbo like at all. We have a very smooth torque development, and we have efficiency which is not known so far.
For over 80 years, BMW has known that weight is the enemy of performance and fuel efficiency. This applies as much to Formula One cars as it does to the 1 Series. The 128i engine is specifically designed with this in mind.
We also used special materials, and we combined aluminum technology with a magnesium technology to have a lightweight engine.
To lower the weight in the 135i, BMW even made the engine bolts out of premium lightweight aluminum. They weigh only 1/3 as much as conventional steel bolts. Such details make the difference in a BMW.
300 horsepower and an acceleration from 0 to 60 in 5.1 seconds in a 135i.
Engines have always been the heart of every BMW.
Of course, it's one of the best things to work for BMW, because you work on the best engines in the world and you work to make them even better.